Obviously, over the last few months, there's been a lot of talk about immigration in the UK, illegal immigration and unchecked immigration, and people just talking about immigrants. Some people, hating on Muslims, some people saying it's third worlders, all of these different kinds of things, and, different opinions and different experiences, right? The main truth is that, and this is coming from me as an immigrant, is that I'm a legal immigrant, by the way. So I came in legally. I've been here for 6 years. I'm a European citizen. I was born and raised in South Africa. But the thing that I can see as objective truth is that it is unchecked immigration is never good. It's never good for any country. All right. Of course, there are people that are really refugees coming from other countries. But the thing is, what about the country that they're coming to? What about their people's refugees? And I don't mean refugees running from war. What I mean is, what about in England, for example, what about the English people that are out on the streets right now? And I don't mean English as in just a white English person. What I mean is someone that was born here. So even if you a Pakistani or an Indian or Bangladeshi or a Polish person, if you were born in England and have, you know, a, a right to live here, essentially, or you were born here, you're born in this region, of course, it doesn't, you're not per se ethnically English, but your nationality, where you grew up, your culture, it is English, essentially, or British. I don't know what's the right terminology. Let's just say, you're from the UK. When someone's going to ask you, you're going to say, I'm from the UK. Obviously, my parents might be Romanian, but I'm from the UK. That's an example, okay? So, what about all those people that that are born here, that are out on the street? What about all the children that need homes and need care? What about all the elderly people that need care? So now you're getting in this influx of people, of refugees. But the thing is, a lot of them are not refugees. A lot of them are not. A lot of them are coming here to just simply rinse the system. And I heard a very valid argument. Someone said they travel through like 2, 3, 4, 5 safe countries to get to the UK. All right. Let's say they just travel through three. They come up Italy. Let's say they might go to pass through a few more countries, might go through Germany, they might go down to France and then come to the UK. A lot of them do that. So why didn't they just stay in Italy in the first place, instead of coming all the way to the UK? They come to the UK because the doors are wide open. They come to the UK because they know that they're going to get a benefit. They know that they're going to get a decent and very good quality of lifestyle. I'm an immigrant and I disagree with illegal immigration on any front. Unchecked immigration I disagree with on a legal front, on any front. I don't say that illegal immigrants are all Muslim people. There are also Christian illegal immigrants coming from various countries, It's not just, so don't get it confused with it being racism. It's not also a specific type of people. It's not just people that look like Muslim people. It's not just Arab looking people. It's not that. Unchecked immigration is across the board. I'm talking about, I'm looking literally at the European map right now. Albanians. There are a lot of unchecked immigration and illegal immigration of Albanian people coming to the UK, there are people, from various places. I'm trying to think of personal examples and experiences of people I've seen. So I've seen illegal Albanian immigrants and I've heard of them, and people that are either friends with them or in a relationship with them and saying they are an illegal. So I'm not speaking out of what I see online. I'm speaking about people that I've actually talked to face to face. So it's across the board. It's different types of people. So I think people immediately when I say, you know what, I like reform, or I say that, I like Donald Trump, or I say that I like what Nigel Farage says, whatever his name is. I haven't heard much about him, but generally I can, generally I pretty much agree with at least 80%. So I agree with these things. And, it might surprise some people because it's like, wait, you're an immigrant, um, I look like some of these illegal immigrants coming in. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reality of it, bro. Like, let's not lie. But at the end of the day, unchecked immigration is not good for any country. So this is the experience. I see it. Bro, I've only been here 6 years. Like, imagine I've been here for at least 20. I've grew up here, or I've been here at least 20 years. Like, of course, I'm gonna see like, whoa. Like, I'm already thinking how I would feel if this were my country, because I came to England and I integrated and I adapted and everything like this. And I would be like, man, why is there such a push and such a thing to house these people? Like, yes, you can help them out. Yeah, maybe you set up, tents or something, and then some form of living, obviously not put them in inhumane circumstances, but I think the extent to which they go, and obviously all of these extra benefits that they get, is like, that's questionable. You know what I mean? That's very questionable. So yeah, please, UK police, don't arrest me. UK government, please don't block my bank accounts and don't arrest me, please. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not here to spread any hate. I know that's what they like to say. Like, I'll be someone that says I don't like illegal I'm an immigrant saying I don't like illegal immigration, and then like, come on guys, yes, that is it. It's just wild to me. Okay, it's wild to me. It's not a case of religion, it's not a case of a specific race. It's just that the umbrella of unchecked immigration is not good, and this is the exact reason why a lot of people also leave in the UK. That brings it into that point, kind of thing. That's why people are leaving the UK, because they're realizing, like, yo, my country is, I don't know, like, something is going on. If it's not the unchecked immigration, just look around you. Just look around you. Like, something is going on. Like, something is very, very strange. And you can feel it and you can see it. All right? So there is something weird going on. Hence why a lot of people from the UK are leaving. And people have told me, like, oh yeah, you should leave too. Trust me, it's in the process. Don't you worry about that. I will leave. And for all the people saying like, oh yeah, you should leave too, bro, you're the one that's gonna sit with the problems, bro. I'm gonna be living somewhere else. Like, I'm gonna be living somewhere decent, where there's not, where my own people's not being overrun, or although it is in my country, South Africa, that is happening. They are being, but I'm gonna be somewhere else. Like, so you're gonna have to deal, the people chasing me out is gonna have to deal with it. I can't be contributing to the same country that's gonna eventually, like, just like, things are falling apart, So why would I want to add more to that society that's fueling all of these things, that's fueling the unchecked immigration, that's fueling all more legislation and more regulation across the board? Like, they are inspiring whatever countries. There might be more countries that feel inspired by the UK, So yeah, something's going on, something's afoot. A lot of people are leaving the UK, as we can see, because there is something going on here. Anyways, that is just my 2 cents on the situation right now. And yeah, just to give some insight into anyone that's kind of thinking that these things are bad, like thinking that reform is so terrible and so bad, and there's no problem with all this unchecked immigration and stuff like that, and yada yada. Like, yes, there is a problem with it, and it's gonna just cause a major issue for the UK. So yeah, That's the reality of it. Whether you see it now or not, maybe you'll never see it, I guess. Depends how comfortable you are in your life, you know? Depends how comfortable you are in your life. But yeah, I'm not saying it will be a reality, but you know, you'll see more and more signs of it once you walk down your village street and you just see like 50 random men standing around. Like, bro, you know, you walk down the street, you will feel intimidated by that. You will, 100%. Even though they might not do anything, you'll feel intimidated by it. So that's just one example. Anyways,